Do you have to be a cash buyer to purchase a home in today's market? What if you're an FHA, a VA, conventional loan? Is there a chance for you to score a home? And is this the new norm? Will it be cash only from here on out? And what are the real numbers? How many transactions are being purchased with cash? And how many transactions are being purchased with some form of financing? Whether it's FHA, VA, Utah Housing, or any other loan program. I'm going to cover all this on today's video and much more. So let's get after it right now. Welcome to the Living in Utah channel. I'm Mike Gallagher. I'm a local real estate agent right here in the area. If this is your first time to my channel, you may consider tapping that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell notification, and you'll receive an alert of every time I release a new video, and that's every week. And honestly, we've been helping people from all over the world buy or sell real estate right here in the local area, and we absolutely love it. So if I can be of any assistance, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, whether it's days, nights, or weekends. We got your back when moving to the U state. Been a crazy year in 2022 so far, and it's only March. This video came about because of what's happening in the market right now. Just last week, I had a very well qualified buyer not go under contract because we were beat out by a cash offer. It starts to get frustrating for buyers and for agents. Everybody's frustrated except the sellers. It's a win-win situation for the sellers in this market. This particular home had 14 offers. Some were cash, some were finance deal. I thought our offer was as perfect as can be. For a financed offer, it wasn't a cash offer. So we even had the lender call the agent to verify that it was a solid approval, that we were all ready to go. I felt really good about this offer. Then I got that phone call that we lost out to a cash buyer. Seems to be happening over and over. People ask me all the time, Mike, do I need to be a cash buyer to compete and be successful in buying a home in today's market? And the simple answer is no, you do not need to be a cash buyer. But if you can swing it, if you can pay cash, your offer will stand out above a financed offer. Since the start of 2022, what I've observed is there are more buyers out there for this particular time of year. Buyers have been noticing that the interest rates are slowly creeping up, especially over the last 3 to 4 months. Usually this time of year, the winter season, most buyers are not keen on seeing homes. Some days it's a little cold out. Some days it's raining. Some days you'll actually get some snow. And we have very little daylight in the evenings. So some buyers are not keen on seeing homes in the evening months. But this year, they're getting an early start, which is absolutely fantastic. But we do not have the inventory that we need this year during the winter months. Sellers have been busy. They've got the holidays, and some sellers don't want people bringing water and snow on their shoes through their homes, especially if they've got those nice hardwood floors or some beautiful carpet. We also have to remember that sellers know that their home will sell quickly during the summer months, so they don't have to list it during the winter months if they don't want to. And most sellers are aware of our low inventory issue. It's been going on for 2 years now. Most people are well aware of it. And this month, it's really low with the additional buyers that have come into the market. It has dropped our inventory even lower. So the main point of the video, I looked up some data to find out exactly how many people are paying with cash and how many people are financing their purchases and what is the percentage. So let's get started with the data for 2022. We've only got about 2.5 months worth of data. We had a total sales number of 6,844 transactions. Out of that number, 5,504 were some sort of financing, whether it was seller finance, VA, FHA, Utah Housing, etc. 1,339 purchases were made with cash money. When we take and look at the percentage number, that's approximately 19% of the transactions were purchased with cash. So let's take a look at last year, the whole year, 2021. There was approximately 50,087 homes that were sold. Out of that number, 41,452 homes were purchased with some form of financing. And out of the 50,000 purchases, approximately 8,631 homes were purchased with cash. That's for the entire year. So when we do the math, it works out to 17% of the homes were purchased with cash. About a 2% difference than what we've got so far in 2022. But of course, we have to remember that 2022 is still continuing on. Let's take a look at 2020. We had a total of about 53,596 homes sold. Out of that number, approximately 40,227 homes were purchased with some sort of financing. Once again, FHA, VA, Utah housing. Out of the 53,000 homes, 6,369 homes were purchased with cash. That number comes out to 12% of the purchases were purchased with cash. I know what you're thinking. Okay, Mike, you've given us data when we had the pandemic going on. Everybody had money during the pandemic. The government was giving out money. In Utah, the money was seemed to just be flowing. Instead of $1,400 checks, some people must have got $140,000 checks. I've seen people with new motorhomes, camper trailers, new trucks, new boats, new ATVs. There just seemed to be a lot of money out there. So let's take a look at 2019, before the pandemic. We had approximately 48,675 homes sell for the entire year. Out of that number, 42,755 homes were purchased with some sort of financing. FHA, VA, conventional. Out of the 48,000 homes that were sold, 5,786 homes were purchased with some form of cash. When we do the math, that works out to 12% of the homes were purchased with cash in 2019. So with the numbers that I just presented, there are still finance deals being done every single day. Approximately 80+% of the deals are financed transactions. So hope is not all lost. And if you do everything right, it's possible to get a house in this market. It might take us many tries, but I did it in 2019, 2020, 2021, and now in 2022. So how do you navigate this situation? Well, I've got a couple great tips for you. First on the list, you have to have all your ducks in a row. You have to have a solid pre-approval. I can't stress that enough. Make sure all your docs are turned into the lender, whether it's income statements, assets, have your credit checked, any other documents that they may need to get you a strong approval. That will put you ahead of the people that just have a basic approval, the people that submit just what their income is on a piece of paper with no proof behind it. Also, make sure your lender knows that you're an active buyer in this market, and they need to be prepared to make a phone call on your behalf once you find a house that you like. They have to have your back and stand up and give a great reference for you. Otherwise, you may consider finding another lender. Second on the list, appraisal gaps. If you're offering over list or the home may be listed above what the appraisal may come in at, I will usually recommend an appraisal gap to cover the overage. Let me give you an example. Let's say the home is $600,000 and your offer is $630,000. You'll need an appraisal gap of $30,000. Number 3, my favorite one. I win many deals because of this. Make sure your agent submits every document needed to the listing agent for your home offer. If an agent turns in an incomplete package for a home sale, it may not be considered. Put yourself in the shoes of a seller for just one moment. Have your home on the market. You receive 15 offers. They're spread out across your kitchen table. Lots of paperwork. Let's say 5 of them are incomplete or have missing paperwork. Well, the seller or the seller's agent may not spend the time to go and locate the missing documents. They may decide just to proceed with the offers that they have on the table. And if they come across an offer on the table that has all the documents and they like the offer, they're probably going to accept that offer. I see this time and time again. There's an old saying, if you don't have your stuff together, why would someone take you serious? With that being said, Don't be frustrated. I know it's a frustrating time to buy a home in many states. I also get frustrated. I spend most of my time producing videos for buyers, submitting offers, and then sometimes I have to make that call, the call that I don't like to make. Sorry, your offer was not accepted. If you take away anything from this video, the key point is you can purchase a home with financing. It also helps to have the right agent in your corner backing you all the way. Good luck, and we're not even into the busy season yet. So in conclusion, I hope this video gave you some great information. If you have any kind of questions, by all means, reach out to me. Glad to answer anything that I can. You can call me, text me, ship me an email. And remember, we got your back when moving to the U state.